Hello, I'm Bishop, and today we're going to have a look at the HQ choices for the Space Wolves. First off, we'll look at the generic Wolf Lord. I will not be covering the Primaris Marines in this series, I'll get a video to themselves. Depending on war gear, all Wolf Lords are movement 6, weapon and ballistic skill 2+, always good hitting, strength and toughness 4, 5 wounds, 4 attacks, leadership 9, and a 3-up save. All Wolf Lords have a Belt of Russ for a 4+ invuln save, and Jarl of Fenris, which allows all friendly Space Wolves within 6 inches of the Wolf Lord to reroll ones. This includes the Wolf Lord. A Wolf Lord in Terminator armor gains the Teleport Strike, so it can Deep Strike. It loses 1 inch of movement. It gains a wound and gets a 2+ save. It comes standard with a Power Sword and Stormbolter, but can be upgraded with war gear from the Terminator war gear list. The Wolf Lord on bike gains turbo boost, it can advance 6 inches, its movement is 14, gets +1 toughness to toughness 5, and +1 wound to 6 wounds, and has a twin bolt gun. Now if you're building a list and you're trying to save points, Wolf Lords are good, but I don't rate them compared to the named characters, which I'll get to later. They're not bad, but I just feel that the extra rules that come with named characters makes the extra points worth it. So when I'm building a list, I'll probably rarely take a Wolf Lord in this edition and normally just take a named character, depending on what theme that I want to run. Logan Grimner. He's power level 8 and it costs 190 points. He's movement 5, weapon skill and ballistic skill 2+, so it'll be reliable to hit. Strength and toughness 4, wound 7, attacks 5, leadership 9, the 2-up save from Terminator armor. He carries a Stormbolter, the Axe Morkai, which can be used in 2 profiles. One-handed gives strength +2, AP -3, D3 damage, and two-handed strength ×2, so strength 8, AP 3, damage 3, but must subtract 1 from its hit roll. It's a very good close combat weapon. Its abilities are, and they shall know not fear, so reroll morale tests. It's the Chapter Master. You can reroll all failed hit rolls for Space Wolves within 6 inches of him. They're very good. Viking of Fenris, very good if you run Wolfguard. Anyone within 6 inches of him will automatically pass morale tests. Belt of Russ gives him a 4-up invul, and he can teleport a strike. Logan Grimner is really good. If you want to take him on his chariot, he's an extra 2 power level, or extra 40 points. He loses his teleport strike, but gains his 2 wolves, who grant an extra at full wounds, extra 6 attacks at strength 5, AP -1, damage 1. He also gains Alpha Predator and can reroll failed charge rolls for this model. If you're building an army based around Wolfguard, he's a very good choice. If you're building a themed army, I would always take him. Ragnar Blackmane is power level 7 and costs 141 points. He has the standard Wolf Lord stat line and can also bring 2 Fenrisian Wolves that have movement 12, weapon ballistic skill 3+ and 7+, strength 4, toughness 4, 1 wound, 3 attacks, leadership 4, and a 6+ save. Ragnar is equipped with a Frostfang and a bolt pistol, frag grenades, and crack grenades. Frostfang is a melee frost sword with strength +1, AP -4. It will ignore 3+ armor and reduce 2 up armor to a 6+ save, and does 2 damage. That is a very good close combat weapon. In addition to the standard rules for Wolflord, he has Warhowl, which allows all friendly Space Wolves within 6 inches of him to reroll failed charges, and Insane Bravado, which allows him to perform a heroic intervention from 6 inches instead of 3. In my opinion, Ragnar Blackmane is a very good choice for anyone running lots of infantry of Grey Hunters and Bloodclaws, allowing the reroll fail charges and allowing him to countercharge into combat from the extra 3-inch range, and 141 points is very well priced. Crom Dragongaze, power level 6, 119 points. Standard Wolflord stat line. He is equipped with Wormclaw, a bolt pistol, frag grenades, and crack grenades. Wormclaw is a melee axe, strength +2, AP -2, and does D3 damage. He has all the usual abilities, with his unique ability being the Fierce Eye. Enemy units that are within 3 inches of Crom Dragongaze at the start of the morale phase must reduce their leadership by 1 for the duration of the phase. With the way the new morale phase works, anything that minuses leaderships is very good. If you have him within 3 inches of enemy Terminators and they break, that might be an extra Terminator that runs away, or an extra Thunderwolf, or an extra Primaris Marine, or an extra Obliterator. All around, I think Crom's probably the best named Wolflord. His point cost isn't very much, his war gear is good, the Fierce Eye special rule is good, all around solid character, and will probably always be my go-to HQ choice. Harold Deathwolf, power 10 and 188 points. He has movement 10, weapon and ballistic skill 2+, strength 4, toughness 5 for being on a Thunderwolf, 7 wounds, 4 attacks, leadership 9, and a 3-up save. Harold comes armed with a bolt pistol, Glacius, frag grenades, and crack grenades. Glacius is a buffed up frost axe, strength +2, AP -2, and does 2 damage. It also has the ability, if a model suffers any unsaved wounds from this weapon but is not slaved, roll a d6. On a 6, the target suffers a mortal wound. It's a very good close combat weapon, especially if hitting on 2s, and usually wounding on 3s. Harold, being on a Thunderwolf, makes 3 additional attacks with the weapon profile of strength 5, AP -1, 1 damage. He has the usual Wolflord abilities. He has a Storm Shield, giving him a 3-up invul save. His unique abilities are Expert Hunter. During deployment, you can set up Harold Deathwolf ready to outflank his prey instead of placing him on the battlefield. At the end of any of your movement phases, he can join the battle. Set him up so that he is within 12 inches of any battlefield edge of your choice and more than 9 inches away from any enemy models, which is good to allow him to outflank and come on any side you want, including your opponent's table edge. Lord of the Wolf King. All friendly Thunderwolf units and friendly units of Fenrisian Wolves or Cyber Wolves within 6 inches in the morale phase can use Harold Deathwolf's leadership instead of his own, which is at leadership 9, a significant buff to Fenrisian Wolves and other Thunderwolf units. May end up saving a few wolves from running away. He also has Mantle of the Troll King, which is an incredibly powerful rule, in my opinion. Add 1 to any saving throws you make for Harold Deathwolf against shooting attacks. In effect, Harold always has a 2-up save against shooting attacks, because if it penetrates his armor with a 3-up invul save, +1, so always a 2-up save. Taking Harold in your army is a bit of a no-brainer, especially if you're running multiple units of Thunderwolf. Paired up with Kenneth Wolfborn, the pair make a very powerful duo, and with the movement 10 of Thunderwolves, a high chance of turn 1 charges. And that covers all I wanted to talk about Space Wolflords. In my next video I will cover Wolfguard battle leaders, including Kenneth and Arjak Rockfist. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.